Fallout fans, we've just got a big heap of information, courtesy of Vanity Fair, about the new TV series that's going to be dropping April 12th, 2024. Stick around if you want to see me go through this article and give some speculation as to what I think is going to happen in this new series. Okay, so here we have the article, first look article. And the first image we've got is our main protagonist, Lucy, who is played by Ella Purnell. I don't recognise her from anything, so I don't think I've seen her in any other programme. But yeah, she's playing a vault dweller who's never set foot outside of Vault 33. Called Lucy. So looking at this image here, we've definitely got the clear vault dweller outfit, possibly some purified water there, and some sort of armor piece she's got on there, which is cool. That's obviously behind her, the big vault door. So that's cool. So in the article it says we're gonna see a bit of when the nuclear war breaks out in Earth in the year 2077, and then it's going to go fast forward 219 years, so that's going to put us at the year 2296. So that is 19 years after Fallout 3 and Fallout 4, which are both set in 2277. Fallout 1's 2161 and Fallout 2 2241, and then New Vegas actually jumps ahead of the rest to 2281. So yeah, 19 years after the most recent Fallout. So it'd be interesting to me if we're going to see any sort of characters crossover from that Fallout 4, if we're going to see them in this series. I mean, it's set in Los Angeles, so chances are possibly not, but we might do, because there's the Brotherhood of Steel, as you'll see further down. But in this second image, we've got Lucy again. Obviously, this is inside the vault with her dad, who's played by Kyle MacLachlan, who I think he is from Desperate Housewives. I've never watched it, so I wouldn't know. But yeah, he's also her father and is the overseer of the vault that they're in. Now, looking here, they're working on some sort of energy something or other, because there's a lot of, I don't know that, on this blackboard. But it's cool to see he's got his Pip-Boy on there, other vault dwellers walking around, so you can at least see two others going on. But yeah, they're clearly working on some sort of experiment. But in the article it says there's some sort of crisis. Now what that is, we don't know, we can only speculate. It does, however, so that crisis leads her to leave. In the article it also says most of the parties are looking for an artifact to change the power dynamic. Now I think power is a key word, and they're working on some sort of power thing as well. This is all speculation, but I imagine they're maybe working on an alternative power source. They maybe crack it. Either the dad runs away with it or leaves the vault, and that means that she has to go after him, or her brother's I can't remember who's playing him, but she has a brother in it, and maybe he takes it because he says he's an inquisitive brother. Don't know, all speculation, but that could be an interesting way they take the series. It does say in the article that everything that happens in this series is canon, and they are, so Todd Howard of Bethesda has helped. I think he's an executive producer on the show. He has helped them with the making sure that they stick to the law and don't do anything too outlandish with the story. But judging by what he says in the quotes from him in this article, he seems pretty impressed with the way that they're going. We are getting an origin story for the Vault Boy, so that'll be funny. Something I never knew I wanted an origin story for, but turns out I do. So yeah, this third image, we've got the Brotherhood of Steel in the power armor suits. Now these look like going to say T51, and if I'm right on that, well, I've just amazed myself. But they look pretty close to what you get in the game, so that's cool. I like them. Yeah, really, really good. And I imagine all this behind them's possibly 30 birds and stuff. Yeah, so that's cool. And then in this image, we've got the airship called the Kazwenan. Not one that I've heard of in any of the games. And a load of birds. You got some recruits here. So as well as Lucy, the Vault Dweller protagonist, we can have two others. One of which I believe is this guy here. So is a scribe for this Brotherhood of Steel Knight, and he's called Maximus. Bit more of a close up on the Brotherhood of Steel armor there. I mean, they've done a great job on that. I love that. Think he's probably got a 10mm pistol, and that's obviously one of the assault rifles from Fallout 4. Yeah, it's cool. It's good looking armor. Definitely captured the Brotherhood of Steel look there, and obviously got the logo on the chest and their arm. And then the other protagonist is the ghoul, who is a ghoul, but not like a feral ghoul. He's got a bit more about him. This image here, I believe, is probably going to be the first settlement that Lucy appears in. Oh yeah, there we go. Enters Philly. So an apparent junkyard that's actually a town of survivors. So this sort of makes me think of Megaton in Fallout 3 when you first get to it, and it's all sort of built in that crater with an unexploded nuke. That's cool. But what you can see in the background is what would probably be Los Angeles skyline there. All in the background. Yeah, so broken plane and stuff. Yeah, it looks cool. And looks like there's a supply shop there that's been set up. So I think the next image, yeah. So this is Kyle MacLachlan. So he is appearing as the Ghoul, who is some sort of bounty hunter. Now it says Lucy's gonna bump into these or intersect with these two other protagonists. So I imagine she's after a guy. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say it's a dad. So she's trying to chase down a dad who's taken this power source that they've worked on. She bumps into him. He's clearly a bounty hunter who knows how to find people. Employs him to track them down, and they come across the Maximus, the Brotherhood of Steel Knight, who's been tasked to go and find this artifact or power source that they've heard about. And so he joins them, and them three track down the father together, who's probably in maybe downtown LA or something like that. So yeah, that's my prediction for what's going to happen in the story. Yeah, close up of him as a ghoul there. It's great work on the prosthetics. Definitely captured the look of the ghouls in Fallout. And obviously he's in this town. Yeah. All the sets and all the images that I have seen from it look really, really good. So I'm hopeful. I'm not sure how many episodes they've announced yet. But yeah, I'm excited. It looks, from everything that I've seen, it looks good. Now, she's clearly got a Pip-Boy on there with a little case that goes over the top of it. So I've never seen one of them in a game before. That's cool. Don't recognise this weapon at all. But that is her with Jonah Nolan, who has, I think he's directed or produced the series. So yeah, exciting times. Looks really, really good. Okay, so yeah, that's all the information that they've got. It's a good article. I've not covered absolutely everything that's in there. I recommend you go visit Vanity Fair and check that out for yourselves. Give it a read. There's some good, some good sort of hints and nods to the stuff that's going to be in the series, which I, for one, are quite looking forward to. It looks like they've got the right people in there to do it, and obviously Amazon's throwing it seems like a good chunk of money at it. So fingers crossed, the end product reflects that, and it works. So we get more Fallout series. If you enjoyed this, don't forget to leave a like and comment down below. Make sure you subscribe, and see you next time.